So, went to the game last night. I got the tickets. You know, it's funny. Um, before we get into the fact that they lost and Lester really didn't pitch that well, and Saito came in, gave up a run, and then Lopez, pretty much sat on the ball, and it looked like he laid an egg. Um, Went on, kept kicking back $90 tickets. Said, got through. Grandstand $50, section 21 behind home plate. So I said, all right, we'll give it a shot. Put in the info, 3 minutes 30 seconds limit, missed it, and got lucky enough to get them back again and order them and whatnot. So yes, I ended up going to the game. I was in the house for Rocco's first game as a Sox, and I'll be honest, a little disappointed in the crowd reaction. Seeing that he's one of New England's own, Rhode Island's own, I thought for sure we were going to see, more of a welcoming standing ovation and applause or something for him. I mean, and it was louder than your average welcome to the plate cheer, but I mean, come on. I mean, it's Rocco Baldelli. I mean, let's welcome the kid in with an applause here, standing ovation or something. And granted, he ended up striking out his first at bat too, so maybe he didn't warrant it. But anyhow, he did get a hit, so got to see Rocco get his first hit. So that was good. Sox had their chances tonight, and Uke, I mean, definitely a contributor to tonight's loss. Granted, he drove in one of the runs tonight, but he had that error throwing over to Pedroia at second where a run scored, and instead of taking the out at first base, that was a little upsetting a little bit. And prior to that, he had that base running blunder in the first there, or the second. So I'm not even sure what inning it was. But, he hit, drove in the run. That was beautiful. Got the run. And he rounded, got a little excited and rounded first and, ended the inning. Who knows what could have happened had the inning kept going. But it was nice to see him hit well against Kazmir tonight anyhow. He's usually not that great against Kazmir, so, that was good anyway, looking on the, positive side. But you take that into account, I mean, that's really the best thing you could say about this game. Del Carmen came in, had a nice clean inning, was beautiful. Ramon Ramirez came in, had a nice clean inning, made his debut, that was beautiful. Saito, not so much, first batter he faces as a Red Sox, home run. So, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. And we know he won't be pitching today because Francona said that, he would be the only pitcher not pitching back-to-back days. So, anyhow, they lost, so you see, no Red Sox gear today. Lester, he looked pretty good. I mean, he didn't look good. He didn't look that good. All right. I mean, he had his stuff, but he seemed to run into a problem that he ran into in 06 a little bit there, in 07. He wasn't able to keep the pitch count down and stay in as long. So that was a little worrying. But I mean, it is the first game, so we can't look into it too much. But other than that, I mean, not really a good performance. I mean, if you're going to ask me for a Red Sox player of the game, I mean, you look at Del Carmen, Ramon Ramirez. Normally I'd say Uke, but because of those two blunders, I mean, that really hurt the Sox tonight. And I mean, we'll let it go, second game of the year, but definitely hurt. So they go into today's game tied, 1-1 apiece. Who's going to take the series? Not too sure. But Dice K on the mound. And Dice K, take the series for the Sox today at the 1:35 start time. And hopefully, this flag over here, this side, over here, right there. Okay. That flag, can stay flowing in the breeze today with pride after the Sox take the series today. Not going to say whether they will or not, because that'll make predictions on the Sox. Too superstitious. But I think they've got a good shot. Should be a good game. Be interesting to see what happens. Hopefully, they won't leave as many men on base today, and really hope Daisuke doesn't like walk the bases loaded again. You know, get the bases loaded and have to work out. But I mean, if that's how he has to do it to not give up runs, I mean, I guess that's fine too. But should be an interesting game. Or maybe I don't know who's haven't seen the lineup yet for today, but I'm sort of anxious to see Nick Green get in there and get dirty and play. I mean, no Alex Cora, and speaking of which, on the Julio Lugo front, I mean, they sent him down to Florida to rehab the knee. So we'll see what happens today, and hopefully the Sox can get back on the horse, back in the saddle again, and take the series and head off to the West Coast. So good luck to the Sox.